Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Star Season 2, Episode 9. The episode's entitled Climax. Now, sorry for the delay. There was a birthday party I had to celebrate yesterday, not my own. And so that altered my schedule and then technical difficulties. But I'm back. This is the mid-season finale because it's only Episode 9. The episode starts off with Carlotta in the hospital. And of course her A&R boyfriend is there. And I thought she got shot because of how she was moving, but she wasn't shot. Excuse me. Because I already knew that there was fire, I said, okay, there's smoke inhalation. Maybe she's recovering from that. Because I figured she was going to get caught up in the fire. I just didn't know how. Part of the episode starting is we see flashes. We see Star with a gun. I said no. Star did not shoot anyone. Alex, she was slapping someone. I said, okay, that's probably Noah. It was things I thought was obvious. Cotton was crying in the bathroom. I said, okay, that could be over anything. And then we get to the episode actually beginning. And I do apologize because it didn't record correctly. So I do know that Star was talking to Simone and saying how, you know, today's the day she's actually going to go and profess her love for her man. And I said, oh, that's cute. We'll see how long that lasts because we know how Star is. So she goes downstairs and they're having a good time. And Bruce is saying, Carlotta, you need to go and change up your look because this look right now, you need to go and show those executives that you belong. You belong, and not only are you talented, you can dress to match the talent that you have. And I said, Bruce isn't wrong. We see that Alex is down there and she's getting a ride from Cotton. Because Alex realizes that, okay, Cotton's still in some heat with her mom, so let me go and get her out of there. Let me see, was there anything else that I missed before? We do know that there was an issue at the house with the fire, but like I said, I'm going back a little bit too much. The police come and they're telling Carlotta that you're gonna get arrested for what? Well, your shop has to shut down. Shut down? Someone, and we need to find out who, but someone was doing illegal injections here. I was like, what? And Star immediately was looking at Bruce like, you little sister. But Bruce is just, you know, being mumps to the word. I wasn't saying the darn thing. Just looking at it like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. But then we see that in the next scene, Andy and Angel are practicing. And I'm like, okay, that's cool and all. Andy and Angel, here's the thing with them. I don't like Andy. Andy's energy rubs me the wrong way. Andy just seems like that I'm gonna get whatever I want no matter what I have to do to get it. And people like that, I hate being around them. Because he's just like, he's not doing it in the, you know, I'm determined, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna rock this even if I'm winning, you know, you'll feel happy for me. No, he's like the, I'm gonna go and step on you, I'm gonna go manipulate you, I'm gonna go and drug you. That's the vibe that I get from him. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Now, Angel sees his uncle, and High Hill's like, wait a minute, what's going on with this practice? Angel said, I told you. I was like, no, you didn't. No, I will, I will, was it Coke that day? Maybe not. But Andy said, why are you going and faking the funk with him? Just tell him what's going on. You're fired. And High Hill goes and puts Angel up against the wall like, what are you talking about? I'm not going anywhere. I have papers on you two idiots, so you can't do anything like that. Well, I said, you may be able to collect a check from them, but let's be very clear. They can still get different management and work out a separate deal. But High Heel, he really thought that his nephew was going to be okay with him stealing from him. That's how messed up High Heel is. Back to the salon, Bruce apologizes, but he tells Carlotta, this place was not making money. I needed to do something on the side to help elevate the funds so that we could go and actually turn some type of a profit. What you were doing, it wasn't enough. You were over there trying to be Hollywood over here while we were drowning over here with the finances. And so then Carlotta said, look, I can't trust you. You did something like that. You put my shop in jeopardy. People could have gone to jail. I can't trust you. So you're going to have to go. Star was interjecting throughout the whole conversation because Star felt like she just felt like, no, 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 this isn't about to happen. This isn't about to happen. Well, it did. And I do agree that to a certain extent it needed to happen, only because this is the real life. I mean, real world. And in the real world, when you do things, especially like that, it comes back at you. I'm sure it was Sarah from Bad Girls Club. It must have been her that did that. She seemed like the suing type. Anyway, we get to the studio and Simone's trying to hide out her girlfriend, and Simone said, you know what, when we win this, or if we win this, I'm going to take you out on tour, but why don't you go and stay at the salon right now, because everyone's going to be busy, so no one will be at the house. I'm thinking, uh-oh, I already see where this is going. Uh-oh. Actually, this could go a couple of ways now that we know how many people are in the house, supposedly. Back at the record label, Alex and Noah are practicing, and here comes Gigi looking like, hey, I want you two looking like a good, you know, double chocolate chip snack over there. Anyway, Gigi was talking to her about, what exactly? Hold on.
But Noah kissed me once.
Ah, right. So Gigi was being nosy, trying to see, the chemistry seems kind of strong. What's going on with you and Noah? There was one kiss. That was it. Gigi said, you know that's how it starts, right? It starts on one kiss, then it starts with a bump in the grind. And I said, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Gigi was like, oh yeah, you have the you know, social justice in a wheelchair boyfriend. Oh yeah. So I hear you, but we'll see how long that lasts. When Cotton goes to work, she sees that Elliot was shot. And I said, we know who shot him. Of course, Cotton's crying. Elliot has so much blood. He doesn't look like he's going to live. You know when you can tell that someone looks like they're going to bite the bullet? He looked like that from jump. He wasn't even moving. Now, Ayanna has to talk to her father and let her father know, look, give me 2 million social media impressions for this showcase, which is actually a lot, and allow me to continue running this corporation. That's the deal. Her father was just like, all right, I'll agree to that. But he's kind of over. He looks like he wants to sell this anyway. He looks like he never wanted to even enter this type of partnership to begin with. High Hill's still pissed, so he comes to her because he finds out that Anna approved them moving forward without him. And she's just saying, I just told them whenever they wanted to hear, so that 2 of my main artists in the showcase wouldn't back out, wouldn't cause any trouble. High Hill's big all the tough and pluff, like, you better do this, you better fix this. I don't know what you would think, but you weren't handling, you're supposed to be a boss lady. So then her father yokes up, says, excuse me, here's how this is going to go down. Either security is going to kick you out, or you're going to go freely. I mean, willingly. How are you going to do this? So then he goes, but then her father looked at her like, I did this because I'm loyal to you, not because I love you, not because you're my daughter, but because you are blood. That is the only reason I was going to have someone disrespect you in your so-called office, but you better run a tight ship. Get it together. I felt bad for Ayanna for 2.5 seconds because I knew that there's just something. I knew that there's just something. She always seems like she's hiding something. She always seems a little shifty and shaky, and now we know why. But Star, she goes in the studio with Noah, and he's working on this song with Alex, but there's something missing. So Star adds to it, and there essentially all she needed to add was harmony, an extra harmony for where it was just his voice. But Star wanted to talk about professing her love for him, and he was just like, you know what, it's cool, I understand that we're just friends. She was like, yeah, well, about us just being friends. And then here comes Alex, so then starts making them excuse and say, oh, so do you want to ride with me to rehearsal or sound check for that? And she says, okay, yeah, sure. Alex sits down and then starts harmonizing with Noah, and he was like, oh yeah, Star fixed it, listen to this. I'm thinking, Star, this dude's using all of you. Let's be very clear about this. But you could tell that she was hurt. Her little feelings were hurt. Anyway, Carlotta, she's there at the shop, and she's just drinking because it's like, dang, the shop is closed. If it's not one thing, it's not another. Here comes High Hill, and High Hill wants to complain about the boys dropping him. She said, you were greasy. Of course they're going to do something like that. He said, no. I did what I had to do. They went behind my back, did all this stuff. High Hill is the king of deflecting and saying, oh, it's everyone else's fault. She called him out on it. He was like, you know, with me and Mary, he was like, oh, so you know what? Sometimes you're just cold. So she walks, but then she gets a call from Cotton, and Cotton lets her know that Giza comes to the hospital because Elliot was shot, and she's so scared. And we know who did it. Carlotta's looking at her like, so that boy that I told you to stay away from did it. And I know he did it. Stop lying. Don't you even dare. And she's still crying. Back at the showcase, we see Simone. Simone, she's talking about how she likes being at Ayana. She likes the freeness, the liberties. And Star's just trying to let her know that here's how this works. You can be upset with Carlotta for a moment, but that moment needs to pass. It needs to pass quickly because she loves you. Don't you forget that. So now that the whole group is there, the ladies are harmonizing, and Carlotta's just like, you know what? All of you need to sing from the gut. This is it. Come on. Just for one night, can we just have peace? For one night, can we just be united? For one night. So then Simone says, okay, yeah, cool. Now, I'm surprised Gigi was the moderator for this showcase. I'm thinking, okay, so since she's already an established star, I thought that was going to be like too big of her, but I guess it's like, oh, helping my label out. High Hill's getting high. Of course he is. Of course he's getting high. Doing the bump of coke. Derek comes to surprise Alex, and Derek was just like, you know what? Oh, Alex told him that after tonight, the relationship with, well, her pseudo relationship with Noah is over, even though we knew. So then here comes Gigi, and Gigi's like, oh, now I get it. Okay. So this is why you dig in wheelchair. Okay. Now it makes sense. Simone going and hiding, her taking the pill, getting ready to go. Simone already looking like she's a little loopy. Now all the ladies, they're wearing red, and they have, you know, the motorcycle jackets as well. Everything is red, even red lipstick. And this performance, this was a bomb performance. I have to give it to them. And I like the song. When they were just doing the song a cappella, I said, But when they were performing, I said, okay, this is actually a good song. This is a good performance. And on the right side of the screen, you saw all of these social media impressions that were going on while they were performing. So I thought that was an interesting aspect and take on it. And they killed it. But you know who almost sabotaged it? Simone was gonna know. So then Star realized, oh my god, and just started singing her part, or rapping her part. And then Simone got it together when they were in the chair. But then once the performance is over, she was just like, so then Alex yokes her up like, go over here. And then Star and Alex are like, what are you doing? What's going on? Simone runs off, and because Carlotta caught it that, wait, oh my god, she's on that stuff. She sees in the back that Simone's been taking Ayana's drugs, and so Star wants to go and fight. Star wants blood, but Star goes after Simone, and Simone's in such a way. Simone's like, oh my god, I know I ruined the showcase. So it's like so much pressure. This is what I gotta do. And it was just too much. Star said, this woman is manipulating you. She's manipulating you into doing these things, into thinking that you have to do these things just to perform. She wants a show pony. She doesn't care about you. Simone, once the pills went down, so did Simone. Simone's like, oh my, she almost jumped off to go after the pills. That's how bad it was. Like, and I'm not saying in a dramatic, but kind of like a, and then call herself like, wait a minute, those are just pills. Let me not, before I get one leg on this ledge, let me just calm down for a moment. So then she told Star, you need to get away from me. You know, I screw everything up. I know that's what I do. And Star was just like, man, we're not losing because of you. And I'm thinking, Star, you're supposed to say we're not losing. But anyway, High Hill, he's snooping around, trying to get some liquor, trying to get some type of food. While he's in the kitchen, you know, Carlotta's kitchen, he finds the document, well, the pictures that Carlotta had that she was going to originally use against Ayana. So then High Hill gets into contact with Ayana's father and says, oh, I have something that you're going to want to see. I said, oh my god. Not directly, but like through his management or through his assistant. And we see what happens there. Elliot did die. He ended up dying, and we saw that Cotton's stalker was there at the hospital stalking her. Now, let's see. The last performance was... I just realized we didn't get to see Angel and Andy's performance. I actually would have wanted to see that. But anyway, the last performance was Alex and Noah. And I do like that song. That song's definitely a song that I feel could work on the radio. I don't know if now it'll work. I mean, it would. It would. But you know how it is when these songs are on these shows. People don't take them that seriously. And then unless they get a big push at radio, they pretty much die out. Now, the thing is, Simone is gone. Everyone's pissed. Well, Alex is performing and she's doing well. They're watching the performance. While Derek is watching, he gets some feeling in his leg. It looked like in his left leg. And so then he was just like, oh my gosh, it's happening. But then by the time the performance ends, Alex and Noah are making out. And so it's just like, oh my God, what just happened? Alex was pissed. That's when we saw who she was slapping. Yes, it was Noah. She slapped Noah because she was like, why did you do that? Backstage. And then he was like, wait, you kissed me. Stop acting like I'm the one that's just doing stuff. It's you too. So then she starts to go and make out with him. She jumps on him. Then he puts her on the table. And I said, oh my God. And Ayana, she gets up there. And I don't know if it was because of adrenaline or if she was told this is how you're supposed to act when you're supposed to be excited. But I'm looking at her like, yo, is she on something? Did she pop a couple of something to make sure she was good? Because she a little hype. You know, Ayana, she's a little like this. But she was hype. Now, they're trying to figure out, okay, where's the star? Because Noah won. Now, again, obviously Noah won because of his duet with Alex, all the publicity that he's been getting. But he's backstage doing it with Alex. Ayana's so excited, like, Daddy, I did it. Her father is pissed, looking at her like, don't you even. Derek goes to see how Alex is doing, like what's going on. And Derek, it was like a good 15 seconds just looking at her. And she realized, I was like, he said, all right, go and find somewhere else to stay tonight, okay? I said, oh, Derek is such a good guy. Derek is such a good guy. Alex, you don't deserve. Alex, that's all right. So then we see that Ayana's father. So I said, oh God, I knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when. Oh, Ayana's father told her that you were sleeping with the enemy. You slept with my ex-business partner. You had the investors turn on me so that my company could be taken control over by you. You were in bed with this other man. He gave you the keys to the kingdom that was supposed to be meant for you anyway, just because you're upset. And then you're trying to, you're like, Daddy. No. When it was really you. You orchestrated all this stuff, caused me stress, caused me strife. And now you want me to go and just forgive all that? I told you loyalty was everything. What is wrong with you, little girl? Loyalty was everything. That's it. I'm selling this label. You're done. You're done. You're done. It's done. I said, oh, yeah. Anyway, back at the hospital while Cotton's crying, her stalker goes and gets her in a closet, and she was just like, you killed Elliot. He was like, yeah, I did because I told you that no one's going to stand in between me and you. And so that even means that if it comes to your mother, your father, all of them, they're all dead. And it could be you too if you don't play your cards right. Cotton said, all right, I'm not going to go unless some punk play me. Some punk to make me feel like I can't go and live. I have to do whatever you say. If you're going to kill me, because he was, originally trying to choke her. And she said, all right, if you're trying to kill me, just do it. I'm right here. What accent is that? I'll make it really easy for you. But if not, get out of my way with your punk. And I said, okay. Angel, he goes to talk, because Angel actually has a heart. Angel goes to talk to his uncle, like, Unc. And it was like, yo, Unc. He opens the door, and there's High Hill. He overdosed, and he's just out of it. But he's not dead. He just overdosed. because originally his eyes were wide open. You saw the coke all on under his nose, but he kind of moved a little bit. So I said, okay, call an ambulance. Star is so pissed at what's happened to her sister right under her nose because of Ayana. She takes Ayana's gun because Ayana's drinking and she has this gun. And I said, was Ayana going to kill herself or something? Because that's what I kind of thought. And I didn't think about that until now. Maybe. Anyway, Star, she goes, grabs the gun, and it's just like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Ayana says, you'd be doing me a favor. And then here comes Carlotta stopping Star and saying, look, she is not worth it. You see her? She is miserable. She is miserable. You have a lot to live for. You are not going to go down for something and someone like her. Put that gun down. So then she puts the gun down and leaves. So then I said, okay. Okay. Cotton was in the house and she was crying, but she was in the bath. And because, remember, Elliot died. And just also she's dealing with her stalker. The stalker dude is still there. And at first I thought this was a joke. But he goes, chokes her while she's in the tub to the point where it looked like she was dead. We can't 100% confirm, but it looked like she was dead. So now, next thing we know, the house is on fire. The house is on fire, I'm assuming to cover his tracks, but the house is on fire. Simone gets there, because remember, Simone ran, and Simone's freaking out because she's trying to get in there, and then Star says, like, what are you trying to do? It's like, oh, so-and-so's there, so-and-so's in there. So then Simone runs inside because so-and-so was, her girlfriend was in there, and no one knew about it. So then Carlotta goes and runs inside because she sees that Simone's in there. Carlotta was trying to also see if Cotton was in there because she was trying to call Cotton. It's just a lot going on. So now that she's awake, she's being interrogated, and the detective tells her, well, she was like, okay, so there's a fire, but is everyone okay? And it was like, oh no, someone got hurt. And then her A&R boyfriend was like, and then she realized someone got killed. But as of now, we don't know who. We don't know how many people. So we'll see. We shall see. Dang, these shows are coming back in the spring? You know what? I need a break. I really do. Please like, comment, subscribe. Watch my other stuff. I would say come back next week, but it won't be on next week.